Alright, everybody, welcome to some more of Wardens of the Wilds.
Yes.
Who would like to recap for this week?
Blinks twice.
Please
It
stop
can't be
pushing
me.
each other and trying to get first in line.
I don't remember what happened.
It can't
okay.
be me because I wasn't
There's
here.
no need for the incoming stampede, guys.
Technically, it can't be Avik or Wolf because you weren't really here for either. So, I'll do it because, in fairness, it wasn't a lot. Last on Wardens, we had finished up. We had kind of continued our fight with the Archgriffins, which very quickly went south, given they were able to use their stunning screech and fully multi-attack afterwards in the same turn. Things got dire. Cassandra did die, and Viola almost died. Though thankfully, with having a bit of foresight and some preparation, Amaris was able to bring back Cassandra, and albeit while an air elemental was summoned from Harmony to both save her and also almost did her in, thankfully we were able to defuse the situation of the fight and kind of rest up a smidge and make it back to the hometown. We had completed things, had found, Leon at least had found out the true way of the quest we had just done was not an official one, so that was fun for Leon.
Sorry, Leon.
It's so good. It's just he'd been asking, and it's like you guys. It's like, yeah, this is what we're doing, and it's like, oh, okay. And then it was like, oh, that wasn't even an official one. I see.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we pretty much finished up. We're kind of talking with the guild, storing stuff, selling off materials and parts, and kind of buying and surplusing some items, and kind of just generally gearing up. The main big thing we left off on was Leon kind of wanting to make out of one of the Shadow Seregios or the Shadow Seregios's crest. He wanted to try to make a fancy greatsword. From last session, if it was fully covered in the end bit or not, the short abbreviated version is the sword is now made because the guild craftsman, she is able to cast Fabricate, so we were able to make the weapon. Right now, we're just needing to have the weapon enchanted, which is going to be kind of a party effort of Leon asking the party to assist in enchanting the weapon. But ideally, we can have the enchanted version of his blade done in a week. Versus the daunting 2 months, given in world it's been a month and a half. So yeah, believe that's pretty much the big things that we had covered of pretty much everything we did. Jax was able to come in, thankfully, to help alleviate some tensions with that, and we got to do that. But other than that, that's pretty much it for last session.
I get to twiddle my thumbs and hang out with my aminals all week.
Maris is just gonna chill with cuddly creatures for the entire week.
I get to chill with my aminals and probably turn my pigments into paint.
I guess the question is who is helping this crafting endeavor?
Everyone but me and Leon.
Everybody. Okay.
Everybody but me and Leon.
Alright, so
What?
what's Leon doing for the week?
I mean, Leon will, for probably in the day when the group is helping for that, I mean, Leon's happy to make food for the group and bring it to him to compensate, and even for the the craftsman that we're hiring for her assistances for Miss Nina. But outside of the daytime stuff, I mean,
I think you're like around the 20th, right?
Yeah.
yeah. We have 24 days left until the next full moon, if that helps any for like date. But I didn't have it noted specifically outside of that. But yeah, I mean, outside of the day and helping provide food and such, I mean, probably either kind of going back to his house and just making sure stuff there is good, probably storing his other blade or the ring blade.
To the 9th. I don't think it was that early.
No, we had like a week and a half.
I've been keeping track of the moon timer since you guys had set it. And from what it was showing of the timer, because I did update the time.
Oh, we also. We weren't in this month.
Yeah, it's like I've been keeping track of the werewolf timer for Silas because I updated the effective 3 days we went forward, and that knocked it down from what we were at to now 24.
Okay, well that way we get the 9th.
Oh, it's not the 9th. Because it was near, all I remember, it was near Oz's mom's death date. And that's the 18th, 19th area. So it's like the 20th or 21st, I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
If it was let's just say it is the 20th, how many days until the full moon?
It'd be 12.
I mean, that's not that bad. I could have sworn it was that much.
It'd be cutting the timer in half, because, yeah, we weren't that close.
No, because I could have sworn we were there, though.
I mean, it's whatever we want to do.
We got infected with lycanthropy on the last full moon.
Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because that's how it has to work.
That is what... Not necessarily. You can turn in at will if you embrace the darkness. It's if you don't embrace it that you only turn in on the full moon.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I don't know. Just put it on the 9th. Oh, fucking no.
Yeah.
I trust Midna's counter, honestly, more than my memory, because we know that's like a goldfish.
Yeah, I have to agree there.
Alright, well, if you're going to spend a week, it'll be then the 16th.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was also something big we happened to last time, because when we got back, I remember just at near the end of session about the whole lycanthropy thing, seeing Silas's token of like the dots, and it's like, right, we can treat your curse, and
so
Amaris
your counter down to 17 days there, Leon.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, because I don't have it anymore now. It's just Silas. I cured mine.
Yep, Silas, as a wizard, wants it, because magic weapon or silvered weapon, bitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amaris still doesn't agree, but you know.
Pure magic, but
and then +1. And then 1d4. Okay. Hooray. I guess I will need to add that this thing is no attunement, so... Fun. But, yeah, I mean, I guess for the most part for the week, I guess Leon probably is either visiting his house or, like, hanging out with Amaris, I guess. I mean, I know one thing Leon probably would want to do during the week if Amaris is okay with it.
She's so
Leon-
bored.
Out of context, that could mean so many things.
I know. I was like, what do you
it's not
mean?
been the same, Wolf, without your mind going to the
It
game immediately.
hasn't without your little quips.
Leon would, I think, go take Amaris to go visit Lily's grave.
Oh.
Be just on the outskirts of town and would be on the one hill with a very much a lone tree that's been planted there, and very much a like it's getting bigger in its years for an oak tree. But kind of just take her up there to kind of show her, and kind of very much Leon would probably bring flowers because it's about that time.
I was gonna say,
so.
Amaris would be that person to bring flowers no matter if she knew them or not.
Yeah, Leon would probably be like, we'd probably stop by like to go get like the flower shop that Leon tends to stop by, go visit there, and Leon would kind of go show her and introduce her. And I mean, it is a lovely sight from the one hill perched tree and the grave that is there. You would probably see that. I don't think your character was around when seeing Leon's original axe, but you would see one very similar to the lunar or the moon axe that Leon kind of carries with the one that glows. You would see an actual like axe has been embedded, and like not like forcefully, it's more like it was like there's a space like engraved for it to like lock into place once it's put there. You'd see like a very similar matching axe has been placed there, and you would see there is another plot that's not in use, but it is what, he's. And it's not anything like that. It's like you can tell that it's like this is probably where he plans to. When the day comes, this is probably where he plans to be buried.
Oh yes, I have my plot all set.
I mean, yeah.
No, yeah.
But yeah, I think Leon would take her there to kind of to show her and finally have somebody else in the party know about this place, because it's just been him creeping off and nobody's followed him, so.
Bad decision. She's gonna go visit there anytime we're in town now.
I mean, hey. I don't think Leon minds.
And just sit and talk to this bitch like she's still alive.
I mean, in fairness, that's kind of how Leon introduces you to it, because it's literally what he does every time he comes here, so yeah. I think as well, Giraffe, you would notice that Leon actually pulls out his the journal that you have occasionally seen him write in, and he's like telling her stories of all the stuff we're doing.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I have to interject something right here. At the flower shop, the young woman behind the counter, or no, the person behind the counter. Oh, I'm so glad you're finally putting yourself out there.
About time, Leon. But there were like 2 floors like betting on it.
Jeez.
I am a menace to society, and I love it.
Yep. But yeah, I think outside of that, and just kind of having that moment with Amaris and kind of taking her there, and probably just enjoying an afternoon at one point. That's probably the only thing Leon would want to really do outside of that, because I don't think there's too much. I mean, probably once the sword's done or close to, I mean, Leon would probably go to check in with Percival and like collect any of the commissions for the group and deliver them. That, I think Leon's wanting to just go check up on him and see what Percival's figured out for the hexacog research he's been doing on the Golden One.
Amaris's second main thing besides the grave was introducing Fastbolt to her mares. Because I know he wanted bitches, and now I'm introducing him to said bitches.
Lars is going to start a horse breeding business.
Hey, I'm a wing woman for my horse.
Okay. Alright, sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm a wing woman for my horse.
You do you.
Yeah. Hey, you said you wanted to meet a nice mayor, and I'm introducing him to two nice mayors.
Okay.
I forgot their names. I know one's Bella, and I don't know the other one's name. Morris, where's your fucking pet thing? Melody. But that's all she'd really be doing, and probably turning her pigments that she found into paint, and that's it.
Gotcha. Well, I think that's outside of the group
Yeah.
helping with the sword and those two things. I think that's pretty much it for us for the week. So, yeah. Probably Leon would come on back to go collect his sword and meet up with the group with their new commissions finished. So I guess Silas would probably have his boots or spider climbing, and Maris would have her slingshot.
What was it again? I know it's a slingshot, but I don't know what specifically.
Let me check me notes.
Was it like a +1 thing, or?
No, it's a special one.
Oh,
That slingshot.
Yeah, the one from the Aboleth parts. 'Cause
that.
we only had 5 days left on the commission for it, so it would have finished this week.
I can get you that. Hold on.
But yeah,
The
and
one,
it's
the one
it's
that
the rare
whispers
version.
eldritch secrets into your brain.
It's just Umbra.
Hello there.
It's a big dog.
The slingshot. Talking about the the blood slinger. Okay.
Yeah.
Which version did you guys get?
The rare.
Okay, rare variant. Alright, the blood slinger. It does require attunement.
That's fine. Oh. That's fine. I can unattune from something. I could always also sell this.
Let's see here.
It would drop my AC a little bit, but
You got the rare.
Increase the maximum charges to 15. The additional piercing to the spikes is 1d4, and the DC to 15 increases the mucus spit's attack modifier to +7, and acid damage to 3d6. Ooh. Increasing splash damage to 2d4.
Maximum charges. So basically, So basically, whenever you finish a short or long rest, you can spend any number of hit dice to charge the blood slinger. For each hit die spent in this way, roll each die and add your Constitution modifier. Blood slinger regains the number of charges equal to the total. It also has spikes, so your unarmed strikes deal additional 1 point piercing damage. And then mucus spit. As an action, you can
sorry?
Yeah, as an action, you can cause a brood slinger to split a globule of acidic mucus at a target within 60 feet. Make a ranged spell attack. +5 to hit. Hit, the target takes 2d6 acid damage. You can expend charges immediately before making the attack roll to enhance the mucus in the following way. So, let's see here. So, so you get another d4 on spikes.
The special attack becomes +7 and does 3d6 instead of 2.
Yeah, instead of 2. The acidic damage is 2d4. now. So 1d4. Because that was like the first charge you could do. Hit or miss, acid splashes onto adjacent creatures, target, and each creature. Okay. So it's probably right. Okay. Hold on. Just go ahead and copy that, and then just replace Steph with the rare variant for updates. But yeah. You also can use 2 charges to potentially poison a creature. While they are poisoned, they can't regain hit points.
Yeah, definitely not bad.
No.
Anyway, anything else?
I mean, Silas would have got his boots of spider climbing, but that one he can just, that's in the base foundry, so he can just drag that from the module and give him the item.
Yep, I'll do it in just a minute. Currently working on a little side project.
Oh, good. I think that's it for commissions, because the Hexacog stuff, Liam would ask about it. He knows it's not done, just to see where Percival's at, but that's, I know that's still got a bit more time on it, because I've been tracking that as well.
Yeah, he's still kind of.
He's still like 2 weeks out from finishing that.
Did you literally say what he was going to make with that, or is he just kind of like experimenting around, see what?
It was kind of like a figure out what you can. It was kind of like a figure out what you can do with it, and if it can make a weapon or something interesting, or if it can be used to enhance something, great. But it's mainly right now to like figure out what it can be used for, and because he said it was like it could be used for other things, and it's like, okay, well, if you want to do the research to see what it can do, then sure. So at the moment, it's just him studying it, trying to like figure out what it could be made into, or what it could be used for, kind of thing.
Gotcha. All right.
And forget a little bit of the time is just him wanting to like be able to experiment with it for his own research and shit. So it's like, okay. Okay.
All right then. Let's get things rolling.
Yep.
Okay.
Was I supposed to have made my sling? No. In Foundry? Because I wasn't paying attention. I thought I was being given it.
I don't know if we had a Foundry version of it readied or not.
Bless you! Sorry.
It's all good.
All right. Okay. So, let me get back to the map. Okay. All right. So let's get things rolling for this. Okay. So for this one. Okay. All right then. So just like the last one, you will be approached by a person coming from the area that they want you to basically go to explore. You're greeted by a bit of a handsome man that seems to be like ebony skinned. Looks kind of like a fisher of some sort. He just have like just like simple like green clothing, like shell necklace around his neck. He's got like very wavy hair with little like beads here and there in them. One of his ears is pierced with like three little rings. You can see looks like he kind of possesses like seems to be a very calm, self-assured demeanor. Uh, but he will be acting as basically your point of contact for this quest.
Hmm.
Okay.
But you're free to ask him questions.
All right.
You can ask him things like what sort of creature, like monster you might be dealing with, or what motivations they may have, any sort of actions they might have done before, where the creature might be, any sort of history concerning the area you guys are going to, and
Yes. It sounds from the understanding of the quest that we currently have that we're dealing with a specialized group of bandits, from what it sounds like in a particular environment. Could you perhaps more elaborate on the details on this tomb of the Queen Darude?
well, from what I know of, about like thousands of years ago, Darude made pacts, apparently fiends, to help build her empire. Nothing remains now except for her tomb, which was enchanted to periodically change locations or to attempt to stop grave robbers, which has so far proved successful. Um,
All right. For these meowling marauders, do you have any idea in particular how much, like, a scope of their influence, given from the description of it, they seem to have done quite a bit of damage? Like, roughly size of group, or if that can be estimated.
well, let's see here. Well, what I can tell you is that the leader is known as Tony Two Tails. He's kind of like the mob boss. He's kind of like a desert outlaw, and he has with him a small little kitty cat, like the fluffiest little kitty cat in the whole wide world. Um, they tend to
Alright.
like act from the tombs uh, of the of a Darude. They've been basically plundering trade caravans, pillaging fishing boats on the Oolong River, looting temples in a wide area throughout the Loftus and desert. Not only that, they've been legitimately purchasing all the fish from the markets, sending prices like skyrocketing. Of course, this is all part of his plan to capture uh, any people that, because we've been having people disappearing lately, as they will literally go and do whatever it takes in order to feed their families. So they've been having people go to him, hoping for maybe bargain or trade or but they never return.
I see. All right. So we're needing to deal with this group and presumably their leader as well. All right.
Yes, from what I know, with the price of fish soaring to the point for those that were the boats can't afford the fish they catch. From what I know, the newly formed Fishers Union of the Oolong River there has clubbed together to root out the source of this insider trading. They're going to reward anyone that can permanently return the economy back to normal.
I see. All right. Any things in particular we should know about the environment we're heading into? I believe this will be the first time our crew has been heading into the desert region of this area. Anything of noteworthy to know of, or will it be pretty much just straight shot to the current location of the tomb?
Well, as I said, this place has been kind of popping in and out randomly. Um, we do have the location currently right now, but I'm not sure how long it will be until it disappears or reappears again. From what I can tell you, the desert landscape is kind of extraordinarily dense, uh, and its amalgamation of geography. It has dunes, oases, ravines, assault flats, and just pillars of lumen red rock everywhere. It's a bit prized for its beauty, and the river there provides a lifetime of food and water for the population that's kind of basically made its home along it. You'll probably see herds of wild camels here, crossing the desert here and there, as there are plenty of nomadic trade caravans that connect to the various settlements here and there. But what I can tell you is that you're probably going to want to bring plenty of water, as there's other than the oases, you're not going to really find much.
Oh, I can cover that problem.
It's going to be very hot, so I was just as light clothing. As much as you probably want to be in your heavy armor, it's probably going to get really hot in there really fast.
Well, thankfully my armor is not fully heavy, it is medium.
Well, either way, I would still suggest as light clothing as possible.
Leon, he didn't mean it literally.
Cloth. It's probably best, in all honesty, because if the sun's not going to hit you, the sand will. If you're wearing anything like you're wearing there, sir, it's probably going to get in there, and it's not going to be pleasant. It's gonna be coarse and rough and scratchy all over the place.
I've heard of desert travel. I could just get a large cloak before we leave and make sure it covers me up.
Yeah, it'd probably
We
be,
have shift
but good position. Yeah, they'd probably be.
In fact, anything we already have that, I believe, with our travel gear that Silas had bought us. So I think we should
Yeah,
be
that's what
all
I'm
right.
saying.
Yes, we have the you.
Shift weave.
Yeah, you all have one outfit that you prefer, but Silas paid for extreme cold weather clothing, i.e., Arctic, desert, rainforest, and storm-covered ocean.
Mhm.
So
Very specifically.
that covers every type of environment on the planet.
No, I know, just very specifically storm-covered ocean.
Trust me, a storm on the high seas is a whole other matter of terms of rain. There's
Yeah.
no cover, so everything hits you from every direction.
Yeah.
Yes,
Going
we do
to
have environmental gear for that.
going to basically Slaw, which is basically a small fishing village on one of the few tribularities to along Liver. You're not gonna really find a lot of food there, but they do have a surplus amount of gold.
All right.
So if you, I don't know if you want to sell anything there, but you might get a pretty good price for stuff. Depending on what it is. Food and water. Well, not water, but food probably is going to be one of your main go-tos. If you have any extra, I suppose.
Right.
From there, we're going to be heading out into the desert itself and making our way to the tombs. From what I guesstimate, it's probably going to take us about... Because again, we don't know how long it's going to be there, but we should at least be able to get there within the day.
All right.
Do you guys have any camels? Or do you prefer
No. I mean,
No
if we
camels.
need to, we don't have any current camels, but if we were to need to acquire some, if it would speed up our necessity of travel, I mean, it would be preferred.
It would help to have something to ride on the entire way, but if you want to walk the entire way, you can. It's not so far, like, you couldn't get there on foot. It'd just be a lot less of a burden, I suppose, on you. But I can't, provide the camels. You'll have to kind of buy those.
Oh, of course.
How long would we be walking into the desert?
Like I said, we should be able to at least get to the tomb within a day.
Oh. I was gonna say, I could just be the camel.
Well, that can't encompass everybody, unfortunately.
No, I know.
Right. Anything
Because
else
that's a totally normal thing to
carriage.
you would
say.
like to know before
This
we
is a world full of magic.
get going, or you need some more
Um,
time to prepare, or...
Well, I'll probably, before leaving, I'll probably purchase, if food's going to be that much of a problem, I'll probably use a bit of my funding to preemptively get us a chunk of supplies to work with.
Yeah, you probably want to bring some food with you as well, because you're not going to really get much at the village.
Yeah. I guess my only question of the mentioning of the fact that the tomb moves, does it move in terms of, like, continental, or is it more just it sticks to the area but changes location?
It kind of sticks to the area, but just changes location periodically.
All right.
So it's basically in one area one day, and then it changes to another area another day.
I see.
I'm guessing it's probably due to her
The enchantment you had
magical,
mentioned.
mystical powers and whatnot. I don't know.
And if it was made to design to keep bandits out initially, I mean, I suppose that is a way of doing it. Making anyone think if they saw something, it was just a mirage. I'll go ahead and go purchase us some preservable foods and such for decent meals, but outside of that, I believe we've currently restocked up enough from our prior endeavors. Unless anyone else would like to gear up on something now. So I think Leon will
Actu-
probably go just with the bag of holding he now has, because I purchased one just to so I can store my own shit, so I'm not constantly pounding Amaris for all the shit for my cooking and all that. So
It's okay, I have room.
if you want to trade me, Giraffe, if you want to trade me the griffin meat, I'll take that now.
Yeah.
If you made an item for it physically.
I think it was just like a thing. I
thing
opened the
to
wrong.
put it in.
Osmira really wants
Here's what
plates
you look
today.
like in
She's
your
clicking on her
case.
sheet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, gotcha. All right.
I think I gave it to you already.
Okay, and I'll just make a thing in me big.
Because I don't have it. Not
Not
consumable.
container.
Not that.
So anyway, I'll be coming with you
Oh.
at least until we reach the tomb. I'm not going in myself.
Oh, I do have it. So sorry.
It's all good.
I almost sent it to Flint, by the way. Ava gets the Flint in Foundry.
I see.
Also, Kobar, did you need me to like physically make the weapon that is that sling?
Yeah, if you want to have it.
Oh!
In your
Because I didn't get any of that shit down. So can you like type it
I
in so I
can-
can do that
I
later?
can-
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can-
did you?
Yeah.
I can
I-
make it if needed.
I don't pay attention, guys.
I
Oh,
can
he's
make it-
attractive.
Yeah,
I
you
can
have
make
to,
it for you
like,
because it's a bit of a lot of
make
text.
the item itself. Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I didn't
I'll
realize.
take care of that in the background. It's fine. I'll make it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Covard.
Yes.
I do want to pick up some supplies, but I also want to sell a couple magic items that I have.
Yeah,
So-
I have a magic item I have to kind of sell.
I got a few I don't need.
I have a whole
Yes,
bunch I
if you
can't
need a
use.
picture for it. That's what it looks like. But
Well, again,
yeah, I'll
Cooper,
have to-
only
Yeah, I know.
only the DM can. I wish players
That's
could. God, I wish players
disgusting.
could.
You gave me a cockroach arm.
That's what it looks like. I mean,
I know.
I was more preferring of just it was one of the tendrils and like a special gland for it. I'm just gonna say let's go with that mentally because no. It's the same with the blue Zao boots. It's like I that's great that it has a picture. I'm going to continue to choose not to believe it has that and choose my own narrative because fuck that.
But where you have to pick an attractive man. God damn it.
that's what it looks like. What do you want?
I'm not upset with it. I'm upset with myself.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at me. What?
The picture. Okay, I did not choose this.
Doesn't you skimped over
I
half
get
the
it.
characters picked in these campaigns
Okay.
either way.
He chooses attractive. I didn't say I simped. I just said it was attractive.
Mhm.
This is what came.
It's
with
not
the
the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Avik, it's not the same thing. I swear.
Sure.
It's what the.
What are we talking about?
book.
Huh?
The picture of the guy.
The
in
guy.
chat.
The guy.
And the fact that it's hot, and it was like, oh yeah, that came with the adventure. It's like,
It-
sure.
yeah, it did. It came with the adventure.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Anyway, he was
And
just
all of the female pictures, which are the most breedable things under the sun.
All right, let's just roll past that because they're still on YouTube.
Okay, anyway. As he was saying that he'd be coming with you, but he's not going in the tomb itself. But,
Yeah,
like,
totally understandable.
But
I mean,
him
that's plenty fun.
basically coming with you to be like your guide, and make sure that you arrive there. All right, because if you get lost in the desert, you're more likely not coming back.
I mean, that's understandable.
Unless you get like really lucky.
I mean, we've got means for
Pretty lucky.
navigational things if needed, but having to avoid dire circumstance would be more appreciated than, having to resort to emergencies.
So, for the exploration of this place, I will be needing survival rolls. Who here has survival?
I mean, we all have survival on our sheet code, but if you want to get technical.
I mean, I
But,
have survival, but who here has...
I
Well,
don't. I think it's
going
a
off of
you designate as your survivalist, I suppose, is the best way to...
Going off of how prior carving checks have gone, I think the only people with okay-ish survival is literally Leon or Amaris, and that's just because I'm the only person proficient with it, and Amaris just has high wisdom. She's not even proficient.
You are not the only person proficient with it. Silas is proficient with it.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm half proficient in everything.
Silas
Yeah,
just
Mr.
had to use
Technical.
wisdom as dump stat because he is a dex intelligence build, and wizards need that constitution.
Yeah.
Wizards need that con.
That being actually strength and charisma. Actually, my wisdom is my third highest. Fuck you, point by. I do need to sell some magic items, so Cobard.
Okay, what are you wanting to sell?
The Yokanet Denier, the basically the magic short sword I can't use because I'm not proficient. The clockwork, earwig, and the badge of the savant.
Okay. I gotta see how much you're gonna get for this stuff. Hold on just a second.
Yeah, because we've got a 15%
Yeah, I have
bonus
one
for
more
selling
thing to
stuff
sell.
for
I
the guild.
totally got it. I didn't sell it earlier.
I've got a lot to sell, to be honest.
I mean, hey, I won't complain because I have to type out an entire item, so take your time, guys.
I'm
Honestly.
sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just this is a wall of text.
Wait, you
I'm gonna-
can't copy and paste that? Oh,
No, because
because it's worth 0 gold.
weirdly on Foundry, I guess, updated of now when it copies shit from Discord, it puts it like in black text and you can't read it.
Yep.
Oh.
So I literally have to type this out.
Well, thank
'Cause
you.
otherwise
I
you
appreciate
can't read any of it. So it's all good.
So
So
you
that's all
get
good.
650 from the short sword. I'm gonna remove that for you.
Yes, please.
So feel free to write it down if you need to, but yeah, you get 650 for the short sword. What else are you selling?
The clockwork earwig, and the
Okay.
badge of the savant.
Okay. Okay. So, yeah, alright. Okay. So it was 650 for those.
Both of them together, another 650.
Well, yeah, you get basically that much for all three.
Per. Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
650 times 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Does the guild have the ability to turn my gold pieces into platinum pieces?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's one of their main services. Yeah.
All right,
Thank
I'm
you,
I'm
Bear,
gonna
can't
go.
do that. Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna do that because I don't want to be lugging around 3,124 gold.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But alright, anything else? Anyone else sell anything or?
I
Yeah.
have to sell. Go ahead. You go first. I have one thing, so go ahead.
I've got like 5 things I gotta sell.
Alright,
Go ahead.
what are you selling?
My candle flame crossbow.
Candle flame crossbow.
Yep.
Okay, that'll also be 650 for that.
The weapon of spite warpick.
Okay. Same thing.
I want to sell the gloves of the great badger.
The gloves. Great badger.
Why are we selling June?
June's not here.
I heard Badger.
Alright, game thing.
Okay, and I'm trying to see if there's anything else on here that I can sell. I would. Nah, I think we might need those still. I had more, I swear. We'll sell the accelerating wardrobe as well.
The
Really?
Yeah, I'm not attuned to it, and I need better things for my bonus action.
okay, and then
Okay.
that one you're just gonna get.
I think 200.
It's 100, so you get yeah, you just get 65 gold for that.
Okay. I don't really need these things, so I'll go ahead and get my dancer's boots as well.
Okay, 165 for that. All right.
And we'll just go ahead and get the Charmer's tambourine as well. I don't really use it.
Okay. So that would be 520 for that. All right.
So I'm just gonna go and add up all that real quick for myself.
Nice little chunk of stuff.
260 out of that. Okay. Sorry, yeah, 2600. Which that puts me just enough over. Perfect. So I am gonna purchase something from our people here as well.
Okay.
I should just barely have more than enough, and enough to keep me sustained. Guess I'm gonna get myself a proper weapon.
Fair enough. The glass one in your sheath isn't doing too much in that regard.
And this won't give me extra benefits for helping you guys.
Yep.
More loot. All right.
While I'm working on this, I'll go ahead and just say Leon is going to buy like probably the equivalence of 50 gold's worth of, which is more than enough for our group plus this guy, of like preserved meats, like jerky, dried bread, and all of that, and kind of like store it in his bag of holding. So I'm buying us probably more than enough supplies for the week, because realistically, like, I'm just buying a shit ton of rations that I can like season and like cook to be better.
I also have bought quite a few. Well, I have 20 water skins and 30 rations.
Holy shit.
You don't need that many water skins. You also don't need to weigh yourself down that much.
Bag of holding.
Oh yeah, that's right. Right.
Oh, by the way, have we, sorry. Have we been able to... Has the month already passed for the, like... What's it called?
For
What
what?
month?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, for the...
Oh, the thing?
Yeah, for the woman's money thing.
Leon just looks at you, blinks.
The
Dang.
monthly interest thing.
Oh no.
I don't think
Actually,
it's
with the
month-
week, maybe.
Maybe.
That is a question.
Because if I have it written down right... I should be getting back 500.
Okay.
So. Okay, so that becomes 1d4. 4.
Feel free to keep talking. I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick.
It's all
All
good.
good.
I'm typing out an item and having to remember to add on the addition of the differences between the base item and the rare version that Giraffe is actually getting.
You're the best, you know that, and I feel really bad.
No,
I'm just trying not to move too much right now.
Yeah,
understandable.
please don't hurt yourself.
No, I already moved my leg twice earlier and had a loud pop, and I had to mute myself so I didn't like yell into the mic.
Oof.
Yeah, maybe go get like checked out at like urgent care.
No, I don't have the money for
No.
that. No.
I feel your pain, Avik. It has been my life for the past 2 years. I was like, I probably should have this medically checked out, but money.
I already had to pay $200 for the towing, and now I have to pay about $170 for the ticket as well.
Oh my gosh.
And I mean, I just got paid, but I also had to pay off my insurance that is going to be taking care of the issue, and I also had to take care of the water bill and everything else coming up. So I've got too much money to have to spend to go to a hospital right now.
Let's see. Did any of these say that they cost anything or no? No. Okay. So I'm just gonna put that these are free to use. It's just like a smite. Mhm. Mhm. Honestly, this weapon might have to be a wall of text with how much it does. I wasn't expecting this much on this thing.
I have a question. Did we ever get clarification on, because we can drink a potion ourselves as a bonus action, if we can quick pot to turn it into an even faster action, or is it still the same either way?
So quick pots, yes, we did get clarity on that. Quick pot's entire purpose is that it lets you use the bonus action on someone else. So it speeds it up because it's the default with how we're ruling the potion stuff is bonus action for yourself, but to feed it to someone else, it's still an action. The quick pot, however, does let you it does speed it up in the sense that it now, if you use the quick pot, since it does do that initial point of damage as well, the quick pot can be used to use it as a bonus action on someone else. So there's still the fairity of it, and it's not just like, oh yeah, I can get you up off the floor for free. It's like, no, it is still potentially risky in the sense that like you do have to time when you do it, because like if they're on 2 death saves, the quick pot does still first and foremost cause the damage. It does. So if they're on 2, which we won't know, if you don't get to them quick enough basically and you press it, you might kill them with it, kind of thing. But
Gotcha. Risk
it
reward.
is still it is a bonus action. That item specifically does turn a potion into a bonus action for anybody, or using it on anybody. So that's the benefit. But yes, it does help for others, but it doesn't like make the bonus action potions like a free action or anything.
Yep. Who do I buy quick pots from?
I believe the alchemist in the top left is the one that was selling it of the shopping area. If he doesn't have it, we might have gotten rid of the module. I'm not sure.
No, it's still
stuff.
It's still in. I still have it, one in my base inventory. I wanted to buy
Okay.
at least one more, so I had 2 at all times.
Let's see. So
Let me see if I have it still available.
Just tell me the price. I'll just subtract it and add them to the number.
Quick pots.
Yeah.
Nope. I have. I think that might have been with part of the module I don't have anymore.
Yeah. We have kind of, because of the modules got shifted, we have like legacy of the modules, but or some modules, yeah.
The thing in my inventory says that it is 70 gold a pop.
Yeah, hold on. Let me look at this thing. Supers pack? Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's for the supers pack. I don't think I have the supers pack.
Just look down at the bottom of my thing.
No.
In my head, this picture is not accurate. It's in my mind, it's an old style glass syringe.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't have the super stuff anymore.
I don't know. What would you think would be reasonable for it then?
For what, 70 gold? Yeah, that's reasonable.
No, for okay.
I just don't have it like available to be sold anymore.
Yeah.
To be frank, we never really used them anyways.
That's true. Like, you didn't really need to with the whole bonus action taking up a potion anyway.
Yeah, and we use it on each other, and because it's the you might kill each other thing. Fuck it, I'm just gonna sell it.
Okay. No problem.
Target and
Now, I wish there was a way I could sell this, but guarantee that it stayed in the inventory. Well, we're never gonna use it anyway. It doesn't matter. We can just make a custom item if we want something like that ever again.
yeah.
So, just sell it market value, so 70 gold.
Sure.
15 Dex save.
What would that be? 2-5, so that'd be. All right. Oh, but I need to subtract that, so. Hold on, so that's.
Silas over here just
Oh,
picking up all kinds of general items.
They're just things that
He's got
like
a
Silas heard.
skin,
I-
and a grappling hook, and a hammer, and a miter's
Oh, and
pick.
Oh, and I bought more than that. In fairness, the grappling hook was just in case because I have the slippers of spider climb. I won't need them. You also missed the python. Apparently, it didn't register the python. There's a python on there too.
Yeah, it doesn't always. The shop counter thing doesn't always pick up all the items.
Yeah, at least I'm fairly certain. Hold on.
Yes.
Check the description. Yeah. But I removed gold equal to the amount because some of those had only one in the store. So I just removed the gold equal to the amount of items I purchased. I didn't purchase anything outrageous. Like the most was like the 10 pythons, but there was only one python. Son of a bitch! It's Teton. Damn it!
Python.
They are. You're not wrong. They're French. The guy who originally created them was a Frenchman who climbed a mountain, and his name was Piton. So that's why they're called pitons.
Mhm.
But he's got me calling them pitons or pythons now. Son of a bit. It's Piton, damn it.
I have not
See, I have-
had anything, okay? At least until before you started messing the pronunciation up.
Let's see.
Anyway, I got that stuff just in case. Oh, I need to repurchase rope, I think.
I just said pittance just making a joke of you.
I'll fucking stab you.
Must make a DC
Anyway, just let you know you guys are
save.
ready to take the teleportation to this new area.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We're going directly into the desert?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yep. Do all the ropes cost the same, silken and hempen?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
At least by default D&D, I don't think there's too much a difference there. Obviously, the material for real model, but like mechanically and gold-wise, I mean, no.
Excuse me.
Or maybe.
I'm gonna have fun with that. I'm leaving that in. That's funny. I'll see it, Giraffe. I'm gonna leave a funny little joke in the item, and also I want to see if you can find it.
Oh gosh.
It'll
I'm
be
the
easy to
most
spot.
oblivious motherfucker.
It'll be easy to spot because it's one of the things, but it is funny.
Okay. I'm so sad. I have this bracelet that tracks a whale shark, and the whale shark's not tracking it anymore.
Oh no.
So I have to. It's telling me I have to buy a new damn bracelet.
And I need to move that back down to 28. While we're waiting for everybody else, Cobard, I would also like to ask, not the guild, but Percival, hey, what would it take to get you to make a whip like this one? A shows the monofilament whip he's been using, whatnot. What would it take to get you to make one of these, but that is a whip of sharpness?
Whip of sharpness?
Yes.
Poor Percy hasn't had a damn day off.
Poor Percy has made literally mountains of gold pieces and platinum pieces off us.
In fairness, that one, because of the rarity of that might be better to ask of, like, the guild, because that's up there. Because Percy can, like, he's comfortable with commons and can dip into rare. He's not really, like, a high-end crafter. That's kind of why I had to go through the guild to get my sword made, because he wasn't going to be able to make the sword, because the Seregios blade I have is technically counting as a very rare.
Very rare, sharpness is technically
Yeah.
a rare enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be more you have to ask the guild for that one.
Very well. If he says no, I'll go back to the guild and I'll ask, hey, what would this take?
Like... Let's see here. Typically, something like that, enchantment like that, usually goes on like blades, like a log sword or great sword, or it's a scimitar. I'm not sure if a whip.
The sharpness.
With sharpness.
If we're talking mechanically, like slightly meta, yes, it can. Because anything that does slashing damage can be a sharpness weapon. If we're talking like in game, they don't know. Like I'll just say, well, should be able to. I mean, I've had other enchantments placed on it.
£3. Okay, not actually program the damn thing. Magical special.
I also want to point out this is the less ridiculous one because I thought, what would be cool is just Vorpal whips, but those are legendary and that automatically doubles everything.
Yeah. Thinking.
Yeah, you can't have a Vorpal that's not a legendary.
Yeah. So you're wanting a whip that deals extra damage? Is that what you're going for?
Well, the problem I'm running into is that I am a blade singer, a particular type of wizard. And the problem I'm running into is that one of my spells that I can use does a much larger proportion of damage than my whip can. And having perused the library of the guild for the past week in the process of helping my comrade over there get his sword enchanted, there is literally nothing that exists short of a sword of sharpness or a Vorpal weapon, which would actually compared to the spell. And the problem is that I have other spells I wish to cast that are concentration that could be more beneficial in a party situation, that using this weapon, this spell, which is in particular better than my current whip, is a bit of a difficult prospect. Essentially, I have too many things I need to do at once, and I have to remove one of them. And the only weapons that I could come up with that provided a reasonable enough benefit to be worth investing time and money into having something new made is one of the two. And as we both know, finding a mage capable of crafting a legendary enchantment such as the Vorpal weapon trait is, while not impossible, prohibitive in cost in the extreme. So, sword of sharpness, or sharpness enchantment, it became.
Right. Okay.
And while that was RP'd, that's actually something I did research into over the past couple weeks, Cobard. If we're talking items like that exist in D&D, unless we want to make something fully custom, Sword of Sharpness is basically the only thing that outpaces Shadow Blade. Like at a because of the amount of extra damage Shadow Blade can do on specifically a Blade Singer.
Right. Shadow Blade. Let's see here.
2d8 psychic damage per hit plus Booming Blade.
Yeah.
That's a lot, especially for a damage that very few creatures are resistant or immune to.
Yep. I don't think you're really going to find anything.
Well, like I said, there isn't anything. It's Sword of Sharpness or Vorpal Weapon. Those are the only two that exist. If
I could give you would be a thing that is extra 1d8 points of damage of fire damage, but
I'm not looking for elemental.
Yeah, and then also has the ability to restore 1d8 plus 2 hit points to a creature as well, so you can deal fire damage to one thing and heal another thing.
Not interested. I'm looking for raw DPS.
Fair enough.
plus that damage is too low. So if you're not equaling Shadow Blade at the minimum, the answer is no. It's not worth my time, no matter what special abilities it has.
Shadow damage. Shadow Blade. No, not really. I think I have anything that can do that.
He needs a tall order.
Yeah.
I have things
It's
that
a tall.
do.
It's a tall order, assuming I don't even upcast it. That's the other problem.
Continuous damage,
Yeah.
but like nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only weapon I could think of, which granted you're gonna have to do elemental if you want something comparable. The only thing that would maybe get close is like basically like a nanofilament flame tongue. That's like the only way you're getting close to that territory, and even then, it's like 2d6s.
Yeah, it's 2d6. It doesn't equal it.
Or 2d6 plus the base whip. I mean.
Yeah, I mean,
So
well, here's the other problem, though.
If you're using your nanofilament, it would be a d8 plus 2 to 6.
Yeah, but the problem is that locks me into taking elemental adept because it's fire damage.
Yep.
Well, elemental adept wouldn't do anything for the weapon because that only affects your spells.
That gives you.
Well, elemental adept, all damage. It should be damage you deal, unless they changed it in the new version. It used to be every single attack you make just hits through, because you can take elemental adept as a full particle character with no magic.
You're a robot, at least for me.
Yeah.
Choose one element. Spells you cast. Yeah, it's only for spells.
Fuck.
There's nothing for melee, and that's kind of the problem. It's like melee weapons. It's like you're not gonna. I'd love a Uber weapon, but the only way I could have one was like.
Okay, hold on.
That might be me. Hold on. Yeah. Even reset.
Did everybody roboticking?
Check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Yeah,
How copy?
That's fine.
Hello.
Yeah, I guess it's been that. All right. Anyway.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I got the gelatinous whip, and then I got the Kraken's whip, which are a lot of things they really got. They're gonna get anywhere near that, and yeah.
So what would it take to get Shadowblade enchanted, or not Shadowblade? What would it take to get a whip of sharpness?
Jeez. I don't know. That's a completely homebrew thing I'd have to do.
I meant mechanically, because I mean, it's what, a very rare item. That's what I mean. What is it for a very rare item? Because that's what it would end up being.
Well, yeah, normally with the weapons of sharpness, they're like 600 gold. They're not that expensive.
I mean, it literally would just be taking the basis he's working with his whip, and then just copy pasting
Like
the effect.
Homebrew item D&D Beyond for a whip of sharpness. Jeez.
There's nothing in there except short of sharpness. There's no axe of sharpness or anything.
Yeah, D&D loves swords, one axe, and like a hammer. That's it.
Yeah,
they just do swords.
So the sharpness trait can be placed onto any weapon which does slashing damage, exactly like a flame tongue. You can have a flame tongue, anything that does the same damage as the actual flame tongue sword. So anything that does slashing, flame tongue it. Actually, flame tongue is one of the ones that DMs mostly homebrew.
You could just literally, like, this is kind of why, like, by default, like, oh, there's not a thing in that weapon category because they're stupid and they just didn't convert it 24/7, which is dumb. Okay, then I'm gonna just slap a flame tongue, make it lightning, and now you have a lightning flame tongue halberd. You know, like, you can do that, and that's what most people do.
Yeah, like, elemental tongue weapon.
Yeah, it's like, that's, like, it's just like band-aiding X thing to Y. I mean, that's literally what I did for my lunar axe, because, like, it's the same thing of, like, okay,
yeah,
if you can make a sword that's a moon touched weapon, why can't you make an axe or like a spear? Like, there's not really an in-world reason of why not.
Yeah, so it literally, what it would be is just be a whip of sharpness. It would literally be sword of sharpness, but replace sword with whip.
Yeah.
And make it
Yeah, here we go.
Dexterity.
Whip of sharpness.
Yeah, and he's just wanting to do like his nanofilament wire, so like the two-handed whip that's a D8.
Yep.
So that's literally the only differences. Otherwise, just 1-to-1.
Actually, literally, that's what it is. It's literally just a two-handed whip that is finesse instead of
strength. Yeah.
Strength. So it's dex, and other than that, it's basically a longsword. Yeah. Well, actually, it has reach too because all whips have reach.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if I could go back to the start of the campaign, I would change that. The whip was interesting, but it was a terrible mistake because I did not understand how some of the synergies worked with Blade Singer.
Yeah.
Alright, well, like I said, it'd just be like 600 gold pieces for it. The enchant, like, to have the weapon done, if you have it. You should.
I absolutely do. 600 gold pieces, so that's I have to get my calculator out because I'm too lazy to do math right now.
What was the math? I'm so sorry.
328 platinum minus 60 platinum.
You'll be down to 4, so you'd be down to 26 plat.
Yep, 268.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 600 gold. Blueprints for the monofilament whip. I'll keep the one I have because I assume they're not going to re-enchant the whip of wounding.
I mean, it's presumed on a new one, so yeah.
Yeah, so since it's a new one, yep. All right, gold paid. Come back, sword of sharpness. Okay. How long should I expect it to take?
She'll have to enchant this herself, so it's probably gonna take like. They're very rare, so it'll probably take.
Probably similar timing of what mine was.
Yeah, around like 3 weeks or so, 3 to 4 weeks. So yeah, probably about a month.
2 6.
If you want to speed up, you can.
How much to speed it up to, like, let's say 1 week?
We have to get everybody helping you out again, like
Yeah.
sword.
All right.
You don't have
Okay,
time
so
for
that-
that.
So that
Yeah,
probably would be that'd probably be like the next, or after we finish this quest, that'd be our next week of leniency that we work with
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah, I'll just say, just gather up the materials. I'll see if I can convince my friends to help the enchanting process. We have a quest to run.
Okay.
All
All right. Okay.
right, that is literally everything I needed to do. I have everything else, other than I should probably go buy some manacles of restraining, because
Oh, we took care of that. Don't worry about it.
okay,
Yeah, that was something we took care of last time. We got you. We've got pure silver manacles for you.
nice. It's getting kinky up in here.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
That should be everything. Yeah.
Get going then. We will teleport then ourselves to the
Yeah. And I'll buy the necessary
On the road
rations.
again.
Also, I've built the item for you, Giraffe.
I can't wait to
Okay.
get back on the road again.
Oh, now I
Just
have
note.
to read it.
Yeah, just note, when you use it, it's going to ask to use a charge. Unless you're using one of its charges for its abilities, you don't have to actually, like, you can just checkmark it off. For, like, expending a charge, because it only uses those charges when you,
Bless you.
go to use it. I had left it there so that you could keep track of it on the weapon itself. But yeah, that should be all the fancy stuff your sling does.
Dice and Yukon mod.
This and I what?
Alright, so you are free
Heaven.
to explore
Little typo,
around
that's
here
all.
in the fishing village.
Was a rush job, sorry.
Yeah, you're like they don't really have much in food, but they, like I said, they do have a surprisingly amount of gold available.
Gotcha.
But you are free to talk with the people here.
I think for the most part, it would just be like Leon kind of going around and asking about either in like their taverns or such of like
What general info we could get on these bandits? Or the marauders, and kind of get a general understanding of info of, like, if any people have an understanding or like a consistency of how many people it is.
So, like, yeah, the fishers will describe how they were tricked in selling all their fish to what seems to be a large man with red eyes who carried what seemed to be like an adorable fluffy cat. The priest, Ritka, will kind of explain to you that while he was elsewhere attending a sick fisherman, a large, powerful built man holding a cat came to the village. He asked to see each of the fishing boat owner and wheat farmer, one by one, and then each sold all their food to the stranger for a handsome price. They can't eat gold, and trading caravans haven't come through in a while. On deviating the cause of the behavior, his DD has informed him of apparently his fiendish influences, and his DDs have told him that this is all devil's work. And he also will tell you that all the food apparently was carried away on the backs of thousands of insects, snakes, and rodents.
Hmm.
And they also tell you,
Okay.
describe how the animal's eyes had a peculiar pupil, and they will draw that symbol for you if you desire that.
Yeah, Leon definitely would.
I would want it. Or at least I'll copy it if they don't want to give us the actual.
No, yeah, I can. Hold on here.
And I would copy it.
Do that. Here you go.
That little symbol in the.
Yeah.
So like the wind up toy key thing? Got it.
That's basically all the info you're gonna get from here.
Okay.
Info-wise.
Okay. My old game sense kicked in the immediate second I saw that symbol. Brimstone, is that you for the Binding of Isaac? Sorry. Probably not a good acquaintance, though, the fact that I'm immediately thinking that.
But, yeah. Anything here in the village you wish to do?
About how many people are here, roughly?
It's like a small village, so probably roughly around, like...
Upwards to, like, 100
Yeah.
or so?
Yeah, probably not more than that.
Okay. I've got a ton of supplies for the 6 of us, technically, for the 5 of us in our guide. I still have a bit of excess meat that I've been preserving. So if the group doesn't mind, because we've still got plenty of supplies, and this is the griffin meat that we have, and if we're not using it, because Leon's probably just been preserving it with, like, salt. If we don't mind, I mean, we have excess meat, and it'll be going bad relatively soon, so it might be good to use it and help the people if we're wanting to make a trade for that.
Fine by
I
me.
like that idea.
Okay. They'll happily buy it. How much are you selling it for?
I mean, I've got 65 pounds, and I'm honest, like, Leon's kind of, like, willing to take, like, an hour or so if the group's fine with it, if we're, like, just cooking it up if they're wanting meals, or if they just want to have, like, the raw meat, that's fine, too.
They prefer just to have the meat and stuff.
The raw.
They'll
Okay, so for cooking, okay. I mean, it's high quality.
Have the food, you know.
Yeah, it's not that old, and it's quality griffin meat. I mean, normal food prices aren't that high. I mean, I'd maybe say, just because it's monster meat, probably like 50 to 75 gold if they're willing to trade with that, because it is like 65 pounds of it.
For each pound or for the entire meat?
No, for the entire thing.
Rather than gold, the camels to get us to the place to solve their bandit problem.
We
Barter.
have money for okay, 50 gold and our camels then.
I don't even need money. I just put all of it into camels.
Maybe just.
I mean, in fairness,
them.
Leon kind of does because he went through all of his.
Well, I'll let you know that a camel is
Oh.
gold pieces. So, I mean, if you want to make that,
So-
like, yeah.
Wait, how many camels do we need? 6?
Well, usually they can carry.
5?
Well, keep in mind, camels can carry multiple people, like
Yeah.
2 and like a third if they're small. There's only 6 of us, and one of us is small, and I'm assuming Cassandra's just flying because she's got our broom. So technically, we only need 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we only need 2. Because yeah, Cassandra and
Gold
Harmony.
camels, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if we're needing to cover that cost anyways, yeah, I'll go ahead and say I'll trade the griffin meat for a camel.
For a
For 2
camel?
camels?
For a camel, because I mean,
A
unless
camel, done.
unless they think they're gonna haggle it, because I mean, it's like,
no, they're not gonna haggle it at all. That's just done.
yeah, it's like they need meat, and Leon's like, hey, this is
Need
excess, we
another
don't need it.
camel?
We will, yeah.
I'll pay for the camel.
I mean, they're pretty desperate. They would literally
They're
pay like 3 times the price of whatever the fuck it is you give them.
I mean, in fairness, the amount paid when you consider like most, like a good steak is like 5 silver. So like I basically like doubled what they would probably normally pay for this same like chunk. So it's like I feel like that's relatively fair. The only reason I was willing to go to 75 is again it's monster meat, so it's like a little harder to get. But I think 50 gold for that much is relatively on par for what it would be for D&D
And you
costs.
said another camel is 50 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just hand him 5 platinum for another camel.
Camel,
I mean,
camel.
that means we get to keep him, right?
I mean, yeah, they're yours.
Yeah, we're purchasing them for our usage. So I mean, I'm not exactly sure.
How,
I mean, camels can
where we're gonna
migrate,
keep them
but-
is a whole
I know.
other
I was
matter.
gonna say, like,
Yeah.
where we can keep the camels back at the farm.
So, climate-wise, they'll be fine. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and
Yeah.
there was my neighbor had a camel for a great many years.
Oh yeah, no, I was thinking about it. It's like no, they can migrate because I literally just down the street there's a rich family who has like they have like an open front area where people can come by and visit and say hello to like a bunch of the animals they have, and they have a lot of exotic animals. They literally have camels, a zebra, they have camels,
Yeah,
a zebra,
so guys,
goats,
it'll be
sheep, cows,
fine.
ox. They'll be fine.
It's just a matter of getting them back.
Are they boys or girls? Or boy and girl?
And thus, Giraffe is off to the races with animal handling to figure that out.
Does it got a penis or what?
The first thing we hear from Avik in quite a bit, and it's just the fact.
I chose the worst part. Like, going back in at like damn.
No, I stepped away. I had to go take pain meds.
I don't know for a few minutes. Come back and I just hear. Does it?
I mean, besides, with the travel and everything, no one's really talked to me. I've had my headphones on this whole time.
Well, you're free to speak and do chat. It's mainly just been figuring out information on what we're doing in our task at hand.
Mm-hmm.
She like she does the one blink at a time.
The frog.
Yeah.
I love her frog blink.
Isn't that a wink and then a wink?
Well, no, it's like the one eye closes and then it transitions to.
It's
the
like
other.
a wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wink.
Not really. Because like a wink is just like you do one on purpose and then just leave it.
Fair, okay.
Because it's like you're doing a motion of like one to the other. It's like no, not really. It is different. Yeah.
She also just has a little goofy like tongue sitting up from the side kind of smile.
So that face, but with the tongue.
Yeah.
A wink also has to be exaggerated, so you know it's a wink and not a partial blink.
Yeah.
All of this is being said while we're on the camel back headed towards the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, yeah, I think
So
we've
who's
gotten the info we got.
on what camel? Who's on which camel together?
I mean-
It's probably obviously me and Viola are together on a camel.
Well, again, she can semi-fly, and again, like Viola probably is in the enough of a weight class of she can just tag along on any of them and still have a second
Yeah.
person. Because it's literally either your option is Leon, Silas, or the Navigator, or the guy who's contacted us for this. That's pretty much your options of the other main weight on the camel.
Now the question is, does
No.
Giraffe feel her own ship, or does Giraffe feel my ship?
I don't.
I am confused. What are we talking? What ships?
So I, as Wolf, Meta, ship Amaris
do that.
Leon. Giraffe,
I was like,
Meta,
oh, it's
ships
kinda funny.
Amaris Silas.
I don't ship it. I just said, oh, it's kind of funny. Funny thought.
And then it actually does lead to it. Who do you actually ship?
Oh, I don't know.
Obviously, it's a Mars
It
Viola.
doesn't. Obviously.
Is Giraffe the girl who wants to try and fix the psychopath, or is Giraffe the one who wants the dad the daddy?
Okay.
I love how that's
I
the
can't
only two
answer.
options in your mind.
Not the kobold. The kobold's not an option.
The kobold's an option, but I imagine like Leon said, the kobold can ride on any of these.
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess whoever's like, get on a camel. Or she'll probably get on a camel, and it's like whoever gets on with her.
Viola's just kind of flying beside you.
Okay, roll dice.
Me? Or you?
I guess Silas, rollies, flat d20. Let's see.
No. I mean Amaris. Roll any dice. Have the number. Or better yet, Leon, odds or even.
I was gonna say high or low.
I'll take odd.
Yeah.
So odd it's Leon, even it is
Why
Silas.
are you doing? Why is this a thing?
You could just refuse and say you're going by yourself.
Odd.
It's Leon. Yes, my ship lives.
Cassandra will hop on Silas's then.
Well, you can just fly on your broom. You don't even need one.
Yeah, you don't even need it.
Yeah, it's like that's why we only got two, because it's like you don't need one, and a harmony's too small to really be weight.
Minda, that only lasts for an hour.
What do you mean? No, it doesn't only
What?
last for an
Her
hour.
broom?
It only lasts
The broom of flying doesn't last only for an hour.
Broom
Yes,
of
it
flying.
does.
I'm
Read it.
looking this up. Well, that's not directly a broom of flying. That's a broom of windwalk.
Yeah, that's a
Which is not
broom
the
of
same.
wind. That is
That's
different.
the broom that they have, though.
Yeah, that's the broom that I have, though.
Okay, then yeah, yours can only work for an hour then, but even still.
Then yeah, that should have been brought up, because up until now it's been assumed you
And
can just fly
you gotta
with it.
speak up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
You don't
pay
think
for
I
another
sit on the
camel.
carriage instead of fly next to it?
Well, in fairness, because you've never corrected us, that's we've been assuming. We've assumed that it's like, no, you just fly around because you can fly. I didn't think there was a
Guys,
timer
I
attached
can
to your
just buy
thing.
another camel.
No,
It
just
seems
outside.
we're
I
going to
don't-
have to.
I don't weigh that much. I'm pretty sure the camel can hold both me and Silas.
I
But
mean,
they also have the
Let
navigator.
me look that up, I guess. D&D.
unless the navigator is going to have his own camel.
Yeah, does he already have his
many-
own camel?
Yeah, he has a little camel.
Oh, then
okay,
fuck
that
that.
helps. Okay, then we're good still, because I didn't realize that, because that was also not told to us. Okay, then we're still fine.
So
We don't have
the
to buy
Three
another.
Stooges on one, and Silas and the dog on the other.
Wait, does that make me curly?
I don't know.
Oh,
Sure.
absolutely.
I'll be like, the Three Stooges doesn't even know which one is which.
Oh, Viola.
No, I do. I was just like, I don't know. I don't know if that makes you girly.
I was talking
I'm
about the
Shep.
entirety of actions.
Can I be Shep?
Shep.
Yeah. Do you not know who that is? Am I thinking of the wrong guy? Hold on.
Curly, Howard, and Mo.
You're thinking of the wrong guy.
No, it's Shemp. Sorry.
Who the fuck is Shep?
He's the fourth one.
Oh,
It's
Shep.
not the Three Stooges.
No, hold
His brother.
on. Mo asked his older brother Shemp to take Curly's place.
I mean, yeah, after he,
He left and came back.
I mean, yeah, but.
He counts.
Okay, sure, you could be the weird one that's not around on that.
No, Amars is Larry.
Harry.
Does that make fucking
Yes,
Leon as Mo?
Leon is Mo.
Okay.
Going off of just vibes.
Just going off the vibes.
Well, because I'm kind of like the silly, goofy, stupid one.
Not even. I just feel like you'd be Curly. Just you are
Yeah.
Curly.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a resident at work that loved the Three Stooges, and he would tell me jokes every day. Oh, rest in peace, Bob.
It makes me want to watch the Three Stooges movie that came out like a while ago.
Bob. I miss that guy.
Anyways.
Sorry, I get a joke every day from that guy.
All fair, all fair.
Got me a joke of the day. I miss that guy.
Aw.
Rest in peace, Bob.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Him and his fluffernutters every day. Oh,
Viola's just gonna strum like Arabian guitar sounds in the background.
Just Arabian Nights.
No, not Arabian Nights, just like the typical like Middle Eastern like sound that goes off the
Yeah.
fucking guitar, like
The-
long
the-
wind guitar.
The one theme that they always play, or that's like very synonymous for like, yes, you're going to the desert now. That kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
literally that.
Yeah, that
Like,
shit.
Yeah.
either that or she's like singing one of the songs that Genie sings in Aladdin.
No,
You
she would.
ain't
She
never
would.
had a friend, never had a friend.
No, yeah, she would literally be singing that for most of
Yeah.
Question is, Robin Williams or Will Smith?
Oh,
Robin Williams.
Robin
of course.
Williams.
thank you. We
Listen,
were
I
gonna
love,
have
I
an
love Will
issue.
Smith on the part, and he did a great job with it. But Robin Williams will always have my heart for it.
Yeah.
You ain't never.
Careful, it's the stream.
Yeah.
Copyrighted
Copyright.
to a thing.
Navigator must be
Adam.
so annoyed with this party.
Even if you break it up, it don't change a thing.
Alright, let's make a survival roll, if you would.
Okay.
Are we all one of us?
Believe it was since we were
Okay.
earlier confirmed of who's in.
Decide to take the roll.
I've got
Me
a
or
plus
you
4.
or Silas?
I've got
Definitely
plus
Who wants
4.
it?
You can have a inspiration.
Whoever does it.
I'll give a guidance, so I can be useful.
Okay.
And I was gonna say, if I do it, someone can give me advantage.
I
Well,
think
Silas
it
can
does.
also give advantage because he has
Yeah,
proficiency.
yeah.
You got it.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Silas, you can give advantage.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah,
proficiency
sure, I'll
for
give
armor.
advantage.
Okay, so
I'll
I'm
go
assuming-
ahead and do it because I mean, what's your mod
Mine's
for
plus
survival?
4.
Okay, so ours is literally the same.
Okay. I'll probably
And-
give you guidance. I know Cass said it, but I know guidance is a touch thing, and I'm right behind you on a camel.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll go ahead and roll it then. So here we go.
Got uh, behind Leon on a camel, riding bitch on a camel.
Thanks. Good for the guidance for the advantage. I'm just saying. Also, goddamn, with 30?
He's a
Power
wicked
of
smart.
what's the power of getting bonus die?
That's not even the max. Damn.
Wait, what did
I
you?
mean, in fairness, that's just low. Like, I just don't have a huge survival bonus. That's literally just like the inspo or the inspiration dice and the guidance giving me a flat 10.
Yeah, which is always nice.
Like that's just that I would say is more like bard and getting buffed. Like
Bard.
and just rolling, just half getting rolling okay. So yeah, that is a 30.
Okay, alright.
And it will say, yeah, probably for everybody, we're probably putting on our desert attire for traveling.
Disadvantage.
I'm just imagining Amaris in a crop top again.
Okay, nope, you don't run into anything cool. Alright.
Amaris in a crop top is my favorite thing.
So just never bring me back to the desert. Even in these clothes, it's too hot.
It is
You could have chosen to not come.
Alright.
I sadly cannot promise anything.
Gotcha.
Fair.
Gotcha. Fuck. Coming over a rise, you spot what seems to be the charred remains of camels and people. There's a single finger and a pointy hat kneeling in their midst.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this like on the way to the last direction place we know for the tomb,
Yeah, this
or
is on the way. It's like he's basically
okay?
Is
leading
there?
that direction. This is along the way.
Insight the situation? Is that a thing?
I mean, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, technically, yes. It would
technically.
fall under
Like, did it seem like
gut
this
feeling.
person did it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I provide
I'll
advantage and guidance.
I have guidance already. Thank you very much. You're also on another camel, and guidance is a touch thing.
Good point. I provide advantage by being my intimidating self.
I got 27.
I'll just do my roll.
Oh, I'm gonna do it just for the hell of it. I rolled the wrong thing, I think. I didn't. All right.
I thought that was your dice. I was like, no, you did. You rolled the right thing.
No, I pressed intimidation by accident instead of insight. That would have a much. That would have been.
What your intentions are.
Yep. That's about right for it. That's about right.
Okay, so Cassandra can believe whatever she wants.
This
Sorry,
man
another
is
person
being
off.
respectful and is totally not a grave robber.
Morris and Neon, you believe that they are grieving.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. If that's the vibe we're getting from it, I think just kind of passing.
Leon was just kind of like looking at him. Just, you have my apologies and my deepest condolences for your losses.
She's kind of sniffling and a little bit. You see, it looks to be a female half elf. She's kind of looks at you like tears kind of going down her eyes a little bit.
You don't want to waste fluids in the desert. That sounds so cold-hearted.
Yeah. A little bit.
It does, but I mean...
Anything
In
you wish
fairness-
to ask her or talk to her about, or...
What happened here?
I was one of the retinue tasked with protecting a caravan. So a bunch of rats and snakes and beetles began swarming all over us. But we managed to form a defensive line. I'm usually so careful with my fireballs. I could even sculpt out pockets of safety. I tried to ignite the area just beyond them, but something caused my spell to go off course. These husks are all that remain.
Is she hurt by chance?
No, like she's
No, she's not hurt.
not seriously. No.
Yeah,
Okay.
this sounds more like fireball went off in a spot where it shouldn't have, kind of thing. Like it pre-detonated before it arrived at its intended spot.
Could you tell at the moment, and I'm sorry to ask this, for you to have to relive it, could you tell if it was magically disturbed or if something physically got in the way of it?
I don't know. The weave became tangled. I struggled to cast even the most basic spell. And it took all my skill just to even cast an expeditious retreat and escape before I came back here.
I see.
Can we try to recall if we've ever heard of something like this happening before, like a spell going off course?
Well, that or
Kind
like
of.
seemingly like maybe something involved with the creatures of like there was something
Yeah.
tampering with the effect of magic.
I just don't know what those rolls would be.
Likely Arcana.
No, this would technically fall under religion.
Oh God!
I can stim myself. I'll do a think tank. Pretty sure nobody else in the party has proficiency in that one because we don't tend
Nope.
to fuck with religion.
No, we
Nope.
don't.
I mean,
Why
there's
not
no
religious
gods.
type?
Well, no, there is still reason to have it. It's just a lot of people.
Like this?
A lot of people. Well, not just that, but it's like there are still powerful entities that fall under religion, and I always confuse Cobart's thing because he doesn't allow both, which bugs me. For like undead, if they fall more under Arcana or religion, which again is dumb to me. It could
tend to fall more on religion.
that still bugs me.
I'm
but
gonna
alright.
roll one, but it's not gonna be good.
I'm gonna roll one as well. I'll boost myself with think tanks.
I don't have those.
I mean,
If-
clerics and paladins are.
I don't need one.
more undead
I don't want you to waste
players
one on me.
than
No, I
wizards.
understand. It's just
More about
it's just-
them, but yeah.
it's
Hey,
just the
that's
fact of
better
like
than I thought I was gonna get.
It's just the opposite fact of like, oh yes, to be a necromancer, a thing of the world, you must be religious and be a good little boy because otherwise you have no fucking idea what you're summoning. Which is like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, no
What?
bullshit.
That's what it's like.
Necromancy
You
is
kind
the
of have
school
to
of
do
the
both,
arcane.
and that's what I'm saying. It's like they know, you know what a lich is. They know what a fucking ghost is. It's like, what? That's why it's like you kind of have to let it be both ways. For specifically undead.
Nah, I mean,
It's just weird. But anyways,
I rolled
16.
higher than I thought I would.
I presume Amaris, you'll give me guidance as well for when I roll mine, just to
Yes.
help with our chances. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I forgot to guidance myself.
Yeah, well, that's
Hey, you got higher than me.
What are my rolls?
yeah.
I got a 7.
Your rolls have been sucking lately, though.
Cassandra's rolls have not been great.
Change your day.
so let's see here. So let's get the highest. Okay. So what
Yeah.
is it you're wanting to know here?
What's
What
our
could either
primary
be-
question?
What could be causing the effect of either magic, like a fireball, to prematurely go off in an environment with someone who's familiar casting it, or something that like is increasing the cost and weight of casting magic in
Okay.
such a way?
All right. I can tell you, Silas, that you would know not exactly which kind, but I can tell you that there are a few demons that do have the ability to like cause magic to veer off course, hitting unintended targets. They can also kind of entangle the weave in such a way that they can cause like basically wild and unpredictable consequences. So basically, they can cause like wild magic to happen.
Oh, are they a sorcerer?
I will communicate that to the party so there's a few demons that can have those effects. There's also a few that can have an effect similar to a what is the term they use these days? Wild magic sorcerer types
Oh.
going off.
Well, it does seem to follow the MO of this tomb and seemingly the leader of sorts being influenced by a demonical presence. So that seems to be following the same bill, and Leon just looking at his weaponry. Well, I probably should not have coated my weapons in poison today, because that's not going to do me anything. More than likely.
I forgot to buy the holy water, and he even told us this tomb is demon ridden.
We can make do. But still good to know, so higher skilled powered magics might be a bit more unpredictable, is the general consensus we're getting here. Maybe not every time, but there is risk. Did this strangely happen when you were using base level magics, Miss?
What?
Wh-
I don't know. Like, I guess I didn't really have the chance to use anything like basic magics. I basically just after everybody got set on fire, I just kind of ran.
Enough, I understand. So we don't know for that yet, but it might be an option. Well, kind of looking to the group. Would you like assistance burying them? As I think that's the only kindness we can offer at this moment.
What was that? I'm so sorry.
I mean, if you guys want to take the time to do that.
I mean, Leon's willing to, considering his hook claws kind of double function as shovels.
Yeah. Silas will help. He'll grab his
also,
miner.
We're also in a desert, so I mean, shoveling bodies into sand, not really hard.
Okay, sure. You could spend probably a
I
few
don't-
hours doing that, but yeah.
Mars will make
how many
sure the
fucking
camels
people?
don't walk away.
Okay,
It's
hold
a
the fuck
single
on.
Caravan, so there's a pretty good chunk of people. Yeah.
Okay, it's at the most like 2 hours, because I'm just imagining it's like we dig a little bit down and then just cover it with sand.
I
Because
would
I mean,
assume that you make at least a nice, sizable hole to at least put them in.
I mean, we
You're not
still
just
have to
like,
travel.
we'll just
Well,
cover them up a little bit. That's all. Yeah.
yeah. No,
Not
so
like that. It's just we do dig a bit down. It's just I'm saying we can't do individual tunnels. So it's it is a mesh pile, but that's probably the best we're getting.
And I do hate to enable Cobard here, but digging in the desert, you have to do about twice as deep a grave to keep them buried because of the winds.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a sand desert or is this
It's a
Southwest desert?
It's like
Sand. Yes. If it is a sand dune desert, you have to go about twice as deep in order to keep them buried. Otherwise, the wind will end up blowing it off too much, and it won't pile back up. Now, if this was Southwest United States style desert with hard compact ground, we could get away with a half depth.
A little bit of a
grave.
mesa, if you will.
Yeah.
if you want to actually properly bury these people, yeah, it's gonna take some time. Yeah.
I mean, offer assistance for a bit, but I would imagine get her to a point where it's fine to do if she can handle the rest, if she's feeling better with the process. I mean,
she's greedy. She is upset.
okay, great.
All these people.
With
Mars will
multiple of
tend
us
to
helping
her.
it won't take long.
Mars will help her grieve while you guys dig, because a prosthetic leg in the snow, not a good combo, I don't think.
In sand, yeah.
And it's made of ice, so sands just stick.
I'm gonna ritual cast Unseen Servant and have it help us as well. So, speed up time that way.
Fair enough.
Then I'll just ritually cast Find Familiar, get Avalanche in here to help too.
The goodest of boys.
The bestest of boys.
The goodest of boys.
And we start digging.
I guess I could say you could notch down an hour with enough help. Do you want to take a short rest for any reason?
I don't need one.
You don't need one, but I could.
I don't know if anybody does. I doubt it.
I don't either.
We're full casted, so that's not a spell
I could
slot.
just do cooking stuff, but I don't really know if we want to cook near corpses is the thing.
No. Thank you.
Let's keep moving until nightfall.
Yeah, it's Leon's not that stupid, so it's I think he'd just be fine, just helping with that then, because we can't really do much else, and we've not really expended anything. But yeah, at least help her out, and then kind of. Well, that's the most we can do for now. Sorry, we can't do more. We're having to travel out to hopefully solve things for this city, and the general area to not have as much of a problem. We're going to try to deal with potentially the men behind this demonic influence in its surge recently.
Gotcha. Alright, are you gonna make another survival check with your insanely high buffs?
I shall provide advantage.
I'll give you
I
guidance.
got you with guidance.
Oh wait, no, I can't give guidance. God damn it.
You're not touching him.
I mean, technically, yeah, I guess technically the only person who does get something back would be Viola, because she gets it back on short rest, and then she
Yeah.
can just do Bardic again. Avik, are you wanting to do Bardic again for the rest of our trip to the location? You are on mute if you are not aware. 1, 2, 3,
Come on!
5. Okay. Well, at the moment he's muted, so I don't know if he's actually doing something and maybe not facing us.
I guess we'll say no for now.
I mean, I can puppet her and do force it, but no.
Where's it?
Unless
No,
you
that's-
need it.
The
It's not
poor
fair.
kobold just disappears into a black hole.
You got a 24. You don't need it. That was so rude. I'm so sorry.
Ironically, that's the exact same roll I got last time, with the exact same benefit from Guy.
Is it?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a 16 again.
Holy shit, it is.
Leon, I guess, is somewhat familiar with desert travel, I guess.
He watched Aladdin a good bit.
A lovely play.
So Aladdin's now canon. Naruto is canon? No, he got it from the Naruto play.
Naruto,
He got it from the
Harry
Naruto
Potter,
play.
and fucking Star Wars are all canon.
He got his skills from Gaara from the Naruto play we watched at the the Owlin village.
Jeez. So that is
Hey.
24.
Gaara was the best character in that play. I don't know what you're talking about.
If we ever do naval combat, we're canonizing One Piece.
Absolutely.
Can we canonize Full Metal at some point? Somehow,
I mean,
some way?
Giraffe, I technically already have.
And you can
I know.
be extremely wounded man currently laying upon the desert floor. You can see there's be many small claw marks and several puncture wounds along his body.
Okay, it's gonna sound stupid, but can I insight him to see if it's like real and not a minor illusion?
Sure,
Like the marks, I mean.
sure.
Yeah? 22!
Yeah, they're real.
22! They're real marks?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Gotta see. Well,
They're either real or they're fake, Leon. You're not really sure.
will Cassandra believe it?
It could just be a mirage, for all you know.
Mirage.
Oh, this is definitely fake. These rolls.
The desert's play with on your mind there, Cass. So far, everything here you've seen and interacted with so far, you just believe has been just nothing more than figments of your mind.
It's the heat.
No, yeah, it's
Cassandra has
definitely the heat.
stroke. Cassandra has
Probably
heat
even
stroke.
worse for you because you're mostly covered in fur.
Yeah.
I
Just
guess.
say it's just unbearable. It's just so unbearable.
It's all in your fur.
It's all in your fur.
Gonna need a deep conditioning treatment to get this shit out.
Yeah.
You've
No,
been
I guess
stretching
I'll-
non-stop for like the last 2 hours.
Try to use Silas like a human meat shield for the sand.
You forget. We all have desert clothes, so we all have basically.
She has fur. She has
Array-
fur. That's what we're getting at.
Yes, but we all have like rain gear, so she can be like fully covered head to toe in a robe or what do they call it? Is it a burqa?
I have no idea.
Okay, wait, you don't have to go into semantics.
Hey, I just said a Mars and a crop top. That's all my brain is seeing.
I'm more imagining just like
I don't know. How,
De-
Cassandra, how covered are you head to toe?
Yeah.
Let's allow them to decide exactly how extremely covered.
Pendulum.
She
How covered is Pendulum?
Wait, what?
So Silas is
How-
wearing a
How covered are you, like, for
Then let me roll a D100. Let me just run it. Let me roll a percentile.
Okay.
35% of my fur is not covered in sand.
Okay.
So Silas is wearing Silas is 1930s archaeologist. He has like the jacket on. It's all beige.
Whoa.
He looks like he's out on safari. He's got a piff helmet.
He's Indiana Jones over here.
No. Avid and Costello.
Excellent. Why did I just come back
Is
here and
not-
someone is dressed up as Nigel Thornberry?
Basically. So we're all going over what our desert clothing is. Amaris is in a crop top. Silas looks like an archaeologist. He's wearing a piff helmet. He looks like he's out on safari.
Looks down at the like exotic like dancer's outfit that some reason got on her.
When did this happen?
Shift weave.
Okay.
I mean, for simplicity of Leon's sake, I mean, it's probably just like adapted gear pieces for what the big piece of cloth can't cover. I'm more imagining like kind of like literally like what a bandit would wear in the desert. So like basically just a giant turban. And like kind of face mask covers, and he already has his goggles, so I mean he's like that he didn't even really need the thing to cover. So it's like just like big turban. He can still access all of his equipment and stuff, and he has the proper harnessing on.
Oh no.
So he looks like a mafia, like he basically just looks like a bandit leader, honestly.
I was imagining the one black pilot from fucking The Mummy.
Kinda, yeah. That's kinda what it looks like, honestly.
Oh, no, what am I looking at?
What are you talking about?
Because I looked, I don't know why my brain went to Alabasta. No, I found a piece of banner of Ace and Vivi kissing.
Ew.
That is
No.
disgusting.
No.
Anyways, back
Oh,
to
I'm so sorry.
Away from the One
So,
Piece for now.
back
We'll wait
to
for
the
Saturday.
story. There is an injured man on the floor, and as Amaris has found out, it is genuine. It is a genuine man who's been injured and looks to be fucked up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop off
While
and
you're
use
sitting
the.
here discussing your fashion and One Piece, he has died from his wounds.
I'm gonna use the restorative ointment on him that I have. I guess I'll hop off and try my bestest not to touch the ground with my fucking ice leg that all the sand is gonna stick to.
I mean, we have prestidigitation.
We do, but it's just a hassle. Yeah, so I'll use that, and he gets 11 points of healing back.
He's also no longer poisoned if he was, and congratulations, his scurvy's been cured.
He's cured. Did you have scurvy, sir? If so, be gone.
Slaps cheek, scurvy be gone. There you go.
She just slaps him and says, "Get better, get better." For 11 hit points, get better.
Oh my god.
Okay then.
Oh, I love my little dork.
Yeah, slowly gets.
Just slap him across the face. Get better.
Okay, slightly wincing in pain. He kind of like rubs his cheek from where you slap him in the face.
Ointment, and I said, "Get better."
Oof, jeez.
What is this? Who are you?
Passing by travelers heading towards a location to try to solve the town back south's problems. We happen to stumble across you across our path.
You okay?
I suppose I will be fine now. My name's Milka.
Can you repeat that, sir?
Rilka.
Okay.
Okay. I got Logan at first, and I knew that wasn't right. Oh God! Wolf, thick thighs and all.
Yep, and an elephant gun too that he has no proficiency with. I say, old chaps, do you think we're going to run into something to shoot today?
Silas, why are you talking funny?
I'm doing a bit. The
I
bit's
know.
in my head, but I'm doing a bit.
I know.
So that's what Silas is thinking to himself. Got it.
No. That Silas says that out loud. He says all of that out loud, including the part where he's doing a bit in his head that only he understands.
Because you type out his name, Cobra, just because I
did.
You did
you
in
did.
chat.
Rivka. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess that second I is silent. Got it.
Gotta be.
Again, I heard Logan at first.
English language and all that shit.
Yeah. Gotta love it.
Otherwise, his name would be Rifkia. Or Riffy.
Rafiki!
Riffikia.
Rafiki!
Rafiki? Bring another
fine.
movie into this?
It's fine. No, it's fine. We can go with Rivka. Rivka sounds cool. In fairness, I do a lot of silent letters occasionally here and there as well, or just weird pronunciations.
Yeah.
Looks to like half my characters. Ironically, a lot of them I have not played. I've actually got pretty standard for most of my names.
After the events in my village, I went to check on the other village next down the river. I found that bastarded man and his cat up to the same tricks. I went to attack the fiend with my family heirloom. Even though my attack seemed to damage the man, I noticed strange, tumorous growths soon reformed where the wounds were dealt. It wasn't until I summoned my spiritual weapon that the wounds remain cauterized. Unfortunately, though, I was no match to the pair, and I only survived thanks to a word of recalling.
I see.
As you see, there's a small cave near your current location.
Okay. Have you been using this cave or this location as like a base camp of sorts, or?
It's where I return to. There's a place for me to recover from my wounds after the sun. I thought I was strong enough to make my journey back home, but I suppose not. I succumbed upon the desert here. If you had not found me, I'm more likely to be dead.
From the sounds of it, it might be more true than I thought, yes. So to double confirm, Cobard, you said that the wounds seem to kind of fester back until the guy was hit by a spiritual, or the entity that was fiendish was hit by a spiritual weapon. Correct?
Correct.
From what he said? Okay. So the above board question here is, are you meaning for that to be radiant damage, or are you saying this thing's affected by force damage? Because spiritual weapon is force damage.
I know it is force damage. Are you asking specifically what for that?
I was just saying, like, I don't know if you were treating it as if it was radiant or if it was doing force.
I mean, I can't really answer that.
No. That's fine.
But like,
so okay, that was just the above board thing.
So what you're saying is, from when you had fought this entity, you're saying that truer forms of magic, and doing just raw force was more seeming to actually have hold on them.
Okay, sorry. Say that again.
So, for what you're saying, from when you had observed from fighting him, attacking him with more just natural magical force was seeming to actually leave a little bit more of lasting scars on the creature. Or the person that you had confronted.
I'm not sure. My special weapon is a special sun sword. Blessed by a particular deity.
I see. If I may ask, what deity, as that might matter.
Okay, alright, cool. Now I gotta go through Black Dragons. Cool. Alright, awesome.
Haha.
I mean,
You opened the doors.
yeah. Because it's like, okay, well, if it's like, the other question I was going to have is like, so, like, is it physical then? Is it not the spell? Because it's like, what? Huh?
Okay, to clarify, like, his specific spiritual weapon does radiant, yes. That's just
Okay.
because of his uniqueness. There we go.
Gotcha. Okay, so that confirms what I was trying to get you.
Clarify that, then yes. But,
okay, so Radiant seems to have a bit more stopping power, basically, which for a fiend entity makes sense. Force is probably also up there. It's just not going to be, extra good. Well, looks to Amaris. Yeah. Well, from what we're gathering, your bow should be rather effective against this entity.
Oh yeah, probably.
And your innate magics would also be rather good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Radiant.
I think I have other radiant spells too. Hold please.
As a druid, I can more than likely guarantee you outside of Moonbeam, you don't.
No.
Yeah, because it's literally Moonbeam, you being a Moon Druid, Stars Druid, so you have Guiding Bolt, and then your bow.
No, that's fire.
Which, in fairness, that's plenty good as is, because you could, like, Moonbeam and still fire your bow on each of your turns.
Yeah, he probably be worshipping her, no. And if he was worshipping her, he probably wouldn't tell you.
It doesn't say what kind of damage this thing does. Oh, never mind, it does. Never mind. Scratch that.
Is she the only one that does radiant damage? I hope not.
I mean, technically, you've had Kiana do it.
Not some kind of one of the. Oh my gosh, what's the thing that fucking soul worships? Oh my gosh.
Yes, if Kiana had.
Not like Olza Bioti, anything like that.
Okay, cool.
Well, this is more like in line. This is more in line of like the dragons.
Yeah.
Oh well, I
could
dragons.
probably use Kiana here.
Yeah, Kiana. In fairness, she did do like a radiant breath weapon. Granted,
Yeah.
I've now realized her time stop should not have worked the way it did, but details in the past.
Oh yeah, it can affect. It stops working as soon as she affects anything other than himself.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, she probably only should have got like one of those off. Oh.
I don't even have Moonbeam.
You can prepare it though.
So yeah.
No, I don't have it on.
It's basically between her or basically literally Fury, the Dragon of Hell.
I was figuring, yeah. It's like, it's like, how funny would it be if it was Fury? Yeah, it's like.
Yeah,
I was gonna say they didn't wanna worship. Oh my god, what the fuck is it called? I have a the Kirikan? Not one of those or whatever. it's called?
No. This was he specifically is worshiping one of the like the
Oh, one of the
actual high
dragons.
dragons.
Yeah, she worships Kiana, the keeper of secrets in particular.
Fair enough.
Do I not have Moonbeam?
I
This is kind of
see.
scary if I don't have Moonbeam on my list, and I should have it.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think
Oh,
you
I
guys
should have it.
have really much
We don't really have much dragon influence now.
interaction with the high dragons.
I mean, Leon knows Draconic, so maybe
So do I.
shrug.
I know it from my ear cuff.
I
It's a
could
joke.
roll a check, I guess, to see if Leon's familiar with any of the high dragons. I mean, he spent time with Dragonborn, so I mean, maybe shrug.
Shrug.
Want me to just roll like a history or something?
Do you have any like knowledge of it or what?
I mean, Leon spent time with Dragonborn and knows Draconic, so I mean, he clearly has to have enough of an understanding because he's been around dragon culture a little. Whether or not he's like, yes, I know all of the 20 plus high dragons specifically by name and how to piss every one of them off. I don't know. I'll assume a guidance just because it's like,
Yeah, I'll give you a guide.
am I familiar with all of them? I'm just kind of pondering. So, let's see. Does the noggin think?
The noggin
20.
do.
Dirty 20. So probably at least familiar of the
Yeah,
name
you're
and like
familiar with
the
it.
domain.
You do
Yeah.
know that like majority of the world is ruled by these dragons.
Mhm.
Each of the continents usually has like 2 or 3 of them just kind of around.
Mhm. And they are acting as this world's version of deities, or the
Yeah.
closest thing to
Yeah,
it.
they're basically the closest thing to them.
Okay. Oh yes, Kiana. All right. The keeper of secrets.
No.
All right. Well, certainly good to know, and that information is rather useful. Thank you. Are you fine to recover on your own from here, or do you need any provisions to survive?
I should have enough supplies to make it back to the village. But thank you.
All right then. Thank you for the information. That'll hopefully be of great use.
And then one last survival roll.
Okay.
Guided.
Yep.
Inspiration.
Okay, thank you.
You got it all. You have
Nope,
it
not
all. By the way,
18.
oh, by the way, you get a +1 to that inspiration as well.
A +1.
Yes.
Oh,
Why?
for a magical item?
New magical item.
Oh,
That's
fancy
pretty
that.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
It becomes a
sounds
+2 if I hurt somebody with the weapon.
Oh. Feel more inspired, Bonk.
Bonk.
Okay,
Well, no,
so
it's a
that-
shiv and a crossbow.
Oh, fancy. Okay, so I'll roll on that then. So that is 21. Once again, guidance. Been rolling max. Yippee.
You're welcome.
Cool.
Next,
We've rolled
guidance.
all the random encounters. Okay, alright.
Yush.
Deal with it.
Suck it.
I mean, in fairness, it is already pretty late, so.
Pop it. Twist it. Suck it.
Slash it!
Pull it. What was that?
Oh.
I can't.
Yeah.
Just 10.
I hope you know that every time I do that, I do like roll my head a little bit when I'm doing it.
What?
The 21.
Oh, do you really?
Yes. It just adds to it. It's just fun.
Most powerful number in this game.
I mean, it's the most consistent joke we got going on. While Giraffe, hers is just 22.
Everything will be alright if.
Because somehow I think
The
20.
fact that I don't even listen to Taylor Swift that much, though.
And then mine's usually, you know what's better than 24? 25.
25. 25.
Alright, you arrive at the outskirts of the tomb. You see what seems to be a large stone structure that towers above you. Barred by what seems to be by 2 large stone doors. What shall you do?
Well, I believe we have made it to our destination, and
Oh.
I believe we need to get inside now.
Oh, yeah.
Well, unless there's anything anyone would like to do beforehand, I believe we should go in.
Do we want to try and, like, sneak our way in? Or no?
I mean,
we
we can
can.
try, but I imagine opening the doors are going to be rather loud.
Yeah.
You know,
I figured I'd ask.
somehow this weapon feels a little bit of a letdown for how much I had to pay for it.
I mean, that tends to be most of the time the case for most
It
things.
costs 7,000 to do 1d6 slashing and 1d6 piercing. But the only upsides to it was the Chord of Valor and the Rhythm of the Battle.
I mean,
Really,
in fairness, if I didn't go through Nina for crafting my weapon, I would have had to spend a grand total of almost like 8K for getting this blade made in 2 months.
I'm also sure
versus
that
the
blade would have been
alternative.
way better than what I got.
just kind of like, yeah, you're probably right. Well,
I got this for support. And I guess I can shank somebody when I play my concerts.
well, unless there's any preemptive spells or anything any of you would like to cast, let's be having ourselves heading in.
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So far, it seems the consensus of information is pointing to the fact that it's generally the main man himself influenced by the fiendish nature and his looks at notes, extremely fluffy cat, and his ability to possibly control swarms of insects, creatures, and snakes.
Why the fuck do I feel like this is a reference to something?
He just shrugs. So there's a likely chance we'll be dealing with any poisons, or more than likely, so... Mars,
yes.
do you have that one spell prepared?
Oh.
Amaris,
Hmm?
do you happen to have that one spell prepared, the one that protected me that one time against poisons?
Yeah! I always
Might
do,
be
just
worth-
in case.
Might be worth casting, just as a lot of the creatures we've been hearing about and a lot of the things that be out here seem to kind of have that general trait.
Oh,
You
I
got
thought
it on
had-
you?
I thought you had
I
that belt thing that
mean the
made your
front.
beard grow bigger. And, gave you
Nope.
advantage on that stuff.
Nope.
The dwarf belt?
Yeah, the dwarf
Nope.
belt.
Oh, no, that's
That was-
Xavier. He's from another campaign.
Oh.
Xavier!
Leon did. We did talk about it at one point, but
Oh, did we? I didn't know that.
We didn't go through with it.
I also was on the point of just like,
Yeah, this random guy from a different continent in a different, world.
Yeah,
Who?
he's a fox guy. His name's Xavier.
Who?
He has this really cool bad butt friend named Maka. It's really cool.
What do you want at that? Are you sure you didn't hit your head?
I'm 75% positive.
Right.
There you go, though. I'm
if you can
assuming
cast
on
the
you.
spell, that would be preferred since I'll be up in
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah.
I honestly
Like
thought
I
you were
said, I
gonna.
always keep it just in
Sorry.
case.
I thought you honestly were gonna say Gizmo because he does actually have it. But you
Oh,
went with
does
the-
it?
Yes, Gizmo.
Yeah,
He,
that's
What?
why he
I
has,
don't
that's why he has a
remember this.
beard.
he
That's why
has the
he has a beard.
Oh, that's
Chinese whisk.
right.
Yeah, he's got the
His name
Chinese
was
Chinese
a
whiskers,
whiskers
and he's got a
now.
beard. Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, he's got the
What?
whiskers and the beard.
He does have
Yeah.
whiskers and a beard.
Are you entering into the tomb?
I think after she grants Leon the poison resistance for the next hour, which I'll note.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Because I mean, nobody's really needing to cast anything else, and nobody's speaking up
Nope.
about it. So yeah, I think so. It's just kind of like glancing it over. I mean, as best as Leon can, we'll see if the door's trapped. But
If the door is locked, I can unlock it.
So I'll pop a think tank.
If there's a lock.
I mean, it's 2 grand doors. I don't believe it's locked. I'm just making sure that's not going to be like pressure plated or anything for opening it.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Well.
What was the 3 for?
Oh,
Out of character. I was
It
rolling.
was a
For,
totally in character voice.
no, out of character. I was rolling for which Pokemon starter I was gonna go with.
Oh! What did you go with?
So it was Heart Gold. It was the Heart Gold. So I ended up going with Cyndaquil.
Oh, wait till Ben hears that. He loves Cyndaquil. That's his favorite.
Oh,
Okay.
Cindy.
But if it's, I don't. Oh yeah, can we check if it's traps though? I don't want to die walking in a door.
Yes, let's do that.
I'd rather not.
Guess what I'm gonna call it?
Ben.
I'm gonna call it Fuji.
Nice.
If you don't mind helping me, Miss Amaris.
The hell?
No. And then when do you call me that again?
To be respectful?
But he doesn't need to. He's Leon.
Just figured it'd be nice.
Yeah, I'll give you guidance though, or
Mhm.
whatever.
Everyone calls me by my nickname, so.
I just call you V.
okay, well, that is a 15 to see if the door is trapped.
Okay. Does seem
But other than that, okay, then Leon will push the door open.
Okay. How would you like to do that? You're just gonna push it open?
Pure strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Cool.
Oh.
Alright, so horrible things will have it. No, I'm kidding.
But
I was just
actually,
imagining the Hunter doors where it's like he couldn't open it. They're like 2 tons each.
Oh, hold on. Let me do this with Leon if he's gonna be, like, physically ripping those things open.
Alright, so entering the sandstone. Oh, okay, you're wanting to do something?
Well, I was gonna give him this in case he actually needed to do a check.
Oh, no.
Oh, then don't. Then no.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking around. Yeah, entering the sandstone structure, you see hundreds of eyes staring at you from all manner of different beasts. There are 2 pools filled with stinking, rotting fish that lie to either side of you. Racers shed small pools of bright light, and at the northern end of the hall, you see what looks to be a giant black rock statue that looms over. Below, you see what looks to be a hulking, shadowy, bipedal figure at the back of the dimly lit room. He
What the fuck?
addresses you as he seems to be stroking what looks to be a small bundle in his arms. Ah, you've made it. So, is this a business trip or for pleasure?
Business trip.
A bit about.
Business trip, you say? Well, then, what sort of business you bring to my door?
God, I wish I was closer. God, I fucking wish I was closer. God fucking damn it. I wish I was fucking closer. Oh!
Well, we've been tasked with dealing with a rogue individual causing troubles to these lands. Did you happen to know him?
What sort of
Yes.
problems is this rogue individual causing?
It's
Claim
a
to
weird
be
Italian accent for me.
Well, he's been stealing or pillaging everything around for the nearby fish and raising the economy, being a scourge to everyone around.
Sir, I have not pillaged or stolen anything. Everything that I have taken from the villages was purchased legally.
And the attacking of innocents and potential commanding of insects, creatures, and cursed beings with demonical influence.
I know nothing about such things.
Really?
Looks the giant, presumably like Anubis ass statue behind him.
Really?
Really?
And you call this your getaway place when it belongs to a long forgotten mistress of magic.
Can I
You'll have to
insight?
forgive me, but I don't buy your crap. If you have some more documentation on this, as Leon will hold up both of his hands, legal acquisition, maybe I'll be more inclined to believe you.
What do you want? It's a bit of sale or something?
I mean, usually, if you've done such business, there would be contracts of such things.
Not yet. Sure, I can get you the paperwork.
Yeah, I'm inciting this man.
I was just gonna say I'm also inciting this man.
I will say Leon has
Or-
his axe out on his belt, so he does
I'm-
have light.
Days when I wish I was either a sorcerer or had disintegration.
I got 21.
You're like,
Part of the reason
you're like eight
I'll
levels
explain my
too low for
bantering
that.
earlier. The reason I was saying, what kind of business are you here for? Oh, the one that type that involves your death! And then I would fucking improvised weapon, throw my greatsword at him. I really wanted to, god damn it.
I bet so. I bet
It's
so.
like, oh, let me throw it. Let me throw it at somebody, because I'm proficient at it.
And
Let me throw. Let me throw.
What the heck? I'll take a stab at an insight check.
I can read him, but I do not
that's
trust him.
2 nat ones.
Sure. I guess I'll look for the bullshit in his words.
And I will guidance myself.
I'm just gonna light up the room here real quick.
Fair enough.
I made it the 21.
Hey, I got a 21.
Yeah, I said with the 21.
I know. I was gonna say, I'm
Funny
very sorry I didn't
number.
hear it. Funny number.
What the fuck?
Hey, Silas got chicken legs.
Oh yeah, there's totally a fucking Anubis statue in here.
The freaking man.
Is that a pharaoh's tomb or is that a weird monkey dog up there?
I'm not
Where? That's a
exactly sure.
tomb. What kind of monkey dogs are you looking at?
The fact that it looks like a white-haired monkey with a little chain, like, collar and a face on it.
That's what a pharaoh looks like.
They look like monkeys?
No,
Why is it like a monkey?
we can't even see it. It's behind a wall.
I have eyes behind the
Well,
world.
no, it's we could see it. It's like from the sconces near.
Well, the Anubis is blocking it technically.
No, I learned how to astral project. Watch. Immediately knocks yourself out.
Alright, so you're insighting the guy? Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 21. 2 people got nat ones, and then there's a 16 and an 11.
16.
Alright, I just gotta check on some.
Man's a Rakshasa.
Is this
Nobody's
gonna be like the other
nobody
guy?
knows.
Is Detective Amaris coming back? Yeah, you totally didn't do it. You're not gonna tell me anything. How'd that go?
Okay, cool.
Boing.
It turns out it's actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
That's 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Can you guys not try to cite this bullshit with us now? Seriously. You plan to do this to the normal humans, but really.
So you get that he is not lying to you, He's not, like, really talking to you in, like, a very persuasive manner either.
I thought you want to say, you get the feeling that he's actually not 3 kobolds in the trench coat.
Okay, so basically
But,
it's like a...
He kind of snaps his fingers and you see, like, a cat literally come up to you guys and hand you, like, papers.
Hello.
Which are literally, like,
Can I-
bills sell.
Can I pick up this cat?
Showing you that he has actually bought the fish legally with gold.
Can I pick up this cat? This cat's mine now.
I just kind of want to look at the cat and just kind of say, so does he treat you well?
I will BRB.
All good.
Makes no responses whatsoever. As soon as you pick it up, Lars, it immediately, like, jumps out of your hands.
I have a 19. In passive animal
okay.
handling.
Yes, but it might still, there's such a thing called consent.
Your head will have,
I understand you're the animal
on
whisperer.
this cat.
Yeah, I kind of had a slight hint.
Okay, so
okay.
it doesn't talk.
It's,
So-
it's just this big black ball of, like, fluff that literally just walks over to you guys, hands you the papers,
Walks,
then,
yeah.
like, it then jumps back down and begins walking back.
Oh, but he's so fluffy. Quick, come back. I want you
It's a demon cat. You don't want to mess with it.
So
But it's
that's
so fluffy,
fair and all
though.
that you've purchased your goods, but
Just,
considering the
like,
amount of the
back in your
rate,
guy's lap, but, yeah.
considering the amount you have purchased, you have extorted what everyone else can currently compensate with, as you've dominated the market in such a way that pretty much is tyrannical.
This is not a monopoly.
You basically made it to where it's impossible for people to feed themselves.
I mean, is that really my fault? If
Why do you-
have
Yes.
to really say is no?
Why do you
I
want so
put
much
a
fish?
gun against their head, nothing?
What's a gun?
What is a gun?
Okay.
It's this thing.
Annoying weapon.
And he holds up his elephant gun.
What
He's
is
been
it?
carried the entire time.
A
Why-
a crossbow or a sword to the neck or nothing.
Why do you need so much fish to begin with?
I can't all just be for that one cat in your lap, unless I think is a fatter cat than we realize.
Hey, be nice to the kitty.
I'm being honest.
What I need the fish for is for my own personal reasons.
Well, in order for us to make sure that you're like not just monopolizing the fish for no reason, can we know said reason?
What is this word you keep saying, monopolizing? I'm not.
Well, you have taken over basically a majority of the surplus of the fish in the economy, which is not good because then that makes an unhealthy economy. Getting all economical
All
on
these
him.
big words in medieval times.
Guys, I went to
There's-
business. Mark's went to business school.
There is also the fact that you've been plagiarized with the fact of plundering caravans, looting other temples.
Yeah, there's a
So-
couple dead people we passed. I'm sorry,
Yes.
I can't stop laughing.
I mean, this is a desert. I mean, people die. Things happen. I can't help be responsible for that.
From Rogue Magic, though?
Rogue magic.
Yeah.
Like do I look like a magical?
I mean,
Well,
we don't really know. We're kind of dealing
We
with the
don't
whole
know
system-
you, sir.
circumstance of
We,
the information being proclaimed that you have demonical influence. So, I mean, as far as we could know, you're just hiding as a guise.
we haven't
To
sat
put
down for
to
tea
put it
yet
blunt,
to get to
we've
know
been
you.
hired to take care of this problem, considering it seems that you've caused a bit
so
too much of a
it's just
stir.
A sense of money, is it? Oh, I think
No, more so
you're
we've been...
free to go and like pilfer the treasury back here. I mean, if that's what you're came here for, there's plenty of coin if you want it. All I ask for you is just to leave me be and let me continue my legal business.
Unfortunately, coin's not the reason we're here, as Leanne will just, unfurl the thing. It specifically is wanting you out of the picture. Kind of why we're trying to ascertain if the whole circumstances, which again,
Do you
why we're
have
not
any
really buying
sort
your
of
act.
evidence tying me to anything that you're sitting here claiming that I did?
The entire village of people, the 3 to 4 people we've encountered on the road that you seemingly have proclaimed and or attacked, and also all directly
Did you see
point
me
towards
attacking
you.
them? Did you see me, like, commanding these so-called creatures to attack them?
May I point out one distinction here that we seem to be
As for
forgetting about?
The villagers, again, I legally bought those fish. You can see the papers right
You're
there.
also not denying the other problems. You're just saying as a what if, but go ahead, Silas.
I'm literally telling you. Right, do it. How am I supposed to, like, that is denying it.
May I point something out?
All you're doing is accosting me of things that you have no proof of.
Silas,
May
your point.
I point something out?
Just say the damn thing. You bloody
we're-
gentleman that I'm about to chop in half. Just say the damn thing.
What thing?
Oh, simple. We don't need proof. We've literally been paid to kill somebody outside of the bounds of any kingdom's jurisdiction. This is mercenary work, and we require no proof. Sorry, man. We're just simply a hit squad. Also, lightning bolt.
Is it?
I thought we were
gonna
gonna
far enough to hit it from all the way over there.
How long is this? Is it not to scale?
This is the scale. How far is it? Like 20 feet, right?
It's 120.
I thought it was
Lightning?
100.
It should be 150.
It's long. Lightning bolt's got reach.
Yeah.
I can check.
Here, I gotta burn the spell here. We can do it. Oh no, you're right. It is 100.
Yeah,
But
there's 100.
still.
So yeah, he's out of range of that.
Out of range?
Yeah, he would be out of range.
All right. In that case, I won't cast fireball, but I will immediately do this.
Alright.
But I will immediately do this. Hey, Leon.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you said you were gonna go cut him in half? Fucking do it.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Alright.
I thought we were talking this out, guys.
Trying to, but he's not really giving us anything
we-
confirmable.
We are literally we are a hit squad today.
Yeah, and it's literally the voice of one person, literally versus like a civilization that literally the guild has confirmed it's made its way here, so it's been confirmed, meaning it's not like a civilization of people that's been brainwashed. So it's like this is official.
Oh no, I know. This is a
It's like it's like Leon.
well
It's just the thinking. It's like it's been officialized. Everything is pointing towards him. It's like, I mean, that's great and all, but you're. It's great that you have legality. You're still a tyrant,
You know,
and you're not denying it.
If it was Oz, she would have been over there in 2 seconds, kicking his teeth in. Like,
Yeah, it's like
this is
Leon's like, the fact that we did not immediately jump to this. Now it's like Leon just looks to Mars. Well, we tried. It's like we gave him the choice. He didn't really defend himself that great.
yeah, I'm
I mean,
sorry.
He was making clear.
Yeah, he's making a clear argument. The problem, I gave him a list of 5 things. He's denying one of them. Okay, so the rest are true?
He's also hurting the
Because he didn't
ecosystem.
deny anything else. And it's like, yeah, so that's my problem? It's like, yes, sir, you killed them. You've been stealing their shit and you're acting like a tyrant. And you're not desisting because you just tried to bribe us to continue your work. So you're denying the fact that you stole the fish. That's fantastic. We're still gonna kill you for being, a tyrannical ruler fucking over a civilization.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I want you to know I have no personal qualms with him fucking over a civilization in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
literally here because somebody paid me to kill him.
Yeah, no, it's like, and that's all. There's also that. It's like this is legally approved to take you out because you're that much a problem. It's like, sorry. I mean, shrug. I'll just put that for my haste.
Yep.
But yeah, no, like he's gonna. That is the kind of thing he is trying to like.
Brush it under the rug. No, I get it. It's like, yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, that would normally work, but unfortunately, Leon's got an intelligence of 23, and it's like, wait, I'm clicking the dots here. You're only denying the what? So everything else is... Fuck this. It's just like, no.
And Silas Silas was just like, yeah, sorry, man. I don't care about your...
The other things, they can just say, like, it's not responsible for it.
And I like how Silas just put an end to this by saying, "Hey, guess what? I don't care. I got paid to kill you. Hey, Leon, just go fucking cut him in half."
Alright, I gotta go.
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll
late.
see you guys tomorrow. Or not tomorrow.
Stopping there and continuing this.
Yeah,
Friday.
well,
Mhm.
next week we officially begin combat.
Yeah. Jeez. It's like Leah tried to negotiate with him. Like he did try to see it his way. It's just like everything started just pointing to like it was very much the I'm pressing all the dialogue options. Oh wait a minute, everything's pointing to kill me. I'm a jackass. I'm actually doing all of this. Kill me. It's like yeah, all right then. Murderoism,
Yeah.
homoism away.
It's when the only dialogue option that doesn't result in you killing the man is the option to join the man and then have somebody sent to kill you.
Yeah, pretty much. Ugh.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh, cowboy.
that was fun.